Hello, future millionaire. I want to show you something. You see the land on the other side? Other side of this shopping center. This is here, Hope Island Shopping Center. Hello, everyone. On the other side of this shopping center, there's a big plot of land that's owned by a company called Stockland. And until recently, all that land is worth a grand total of nothing, zero. And it was standing on the book as a side note, and nobody valued this land for anything. Now they're building a property on top, and you can hear the pounding in the background. That's piling for the basement, and they're doing foundation for the property. And now what happens is this. This is very similar to Bitcoin Cash right now. In Bitcoin Cash, people are working tirelessly on the foundation of the next generation crypto asset class. And meanwhile, the valuation for everything in Bitcoin Cash is practically nothing. And yes, price has gone up maybe 20% since the last videos, but that's absolutely nothing. You saw what happens to Bitcoin and Ethereum and Bitcoin Cash in the last few days. The short squeeze is only just starting. We're gonna have one of the greatest short squeeze of all time, and we are literally just at the first 2-3 days. I want you to tell everybody who are into AMC, GME, those shares, and they made money in it, tell them the Bitcoin Cash short squeeze is going to be bigger than anything else in the world, because there's a lot of people right now, they may have gone into crypto, but they only just bought Bitcoin. They have not bought all other important coins. So Bitcoin Cash is easier to use, faster to use, cheaper to use. On top of that, the number one holder in Bitcoin Cash is the same as the number one holder in Bitcoin, which is Satoshi Nakamoto. And all this, you have to tell the people who are not familiar with crypto, not familiar with Bitcoin, that right now we are looking at one of the greatest short squeeze of all time. And this is the reason you see the price going up 5% a day, 10% a day. This is all the hallmark of a short squeeze. All right, I cannot emphasize enough what this short squeeze can produce. In Bitcoin, I think $100,000 end of the year is entirely possible. In Bitcoin Cash, I believe $10,000 is possible. But that is not my dream vision. In my dream, I saw $1 million for the wallet, which translates into $7,300 worth of Bitcoin Cash. But for my personal opinion, I think even $10,000 by end of this year is entirely possible. So this is going to be one of the greatest short squeeze of all time. And you are going to regret so much if you don't put enough money into this short squeeze and participate in it. Because once it's done, it's done. We were not going to have another move down back to $500, $600 range and go back up again. That doesn't work this way. I also have people writing in the comment section asking when Bitcoin Cash will go to 300. Of course, if you want to buy, you wish the price to go as low as you can. Why don't you ask the question, when does Bitcoin Cash goes to 30 or 50 or 10? In theory, any number is possible. But in reality, the market valuation is based on the market. And right now, the market is crystal clear. The market wants to go higher. And there's nothing else around it. So just keep that in mind. Land behind me is for free until recently. And now people have to pay for that. And whoever buying real estate in that place is going to have to pay for it too. But there are people who bought those shares for free. At least the valuation of the land, they got it for free. Just keep that in mind. And the same thing happening with Bitcoin Cash right now. So I'm going to make the next section of this video on the beach with more wind noise. And hopefully this equipment works out perfectly fine. And I see you in the next section. See ya. Hello, future millionaire. As you can see, I'm trying to upgrade my hardware here. I'm using a Rode microphone and a wind protector. And let's hope this footage is going to be good. Today I'm going to talk more about the situation with Tether and the result of Tether, the impact of Tether on Bitcoin Cash, Ethereum, and other coins. And this is not a channeling video, so just be aware this is myself speaking. And my personal opinion as somebody with 30 years experience in the market, and we'll see what's going on here. And so what I want to do is give you an idea of what I have in mind when it comes to the outcome of the entire melt-up of the crypto market. I'm pretty certain the melt-up is ongoing. The market is pretty straightforward in this regard. And by the way, you might not notice, there's a huge wind coming from the side. Yesterday, in similar setup, I couldn't make any video at all. The audio was absolutely terrible. Let's hope today the video is good. Give me some comments regarding the audio quality. I hope everything goes well. So, back to Tether. The reason I keep talking about Tether is because I think this is one of the biggest misunderstanding in the market regarding Tether. So many people think Tether is gonna blow up the market by getting everybody to sell the coin, and we all end up with like $5,000 Bitcoin, $10 Bitcoin Cash, and things like that. My opinion of the melt up is not a popular opinion. That by itself should give you an idea why it is a great idea that you should bet on a melt up, not a meltdown. The reason is simple. Most of the people in this market are betting on the fact that the price is going to drop big time, not a little bit, but very big time. So because they think the market is going to drop, those people don't just stand on the sideline, do nothing. Instead, what those people do is they are putting on active bets, short bets, very short bets. So you can imagine what happens when too many people put on a short position. What will happen to the price when the price goes lower? They make money, but when the price goes back up, they start to lose money, a lot of money. So in the last few days, when the price started to go up big time, they are losing a lot of money. And all these people who are shorting the market with any means they have are right now scrambling to cover. And I can see some of them are trying to bring down the market by using the ETF to do so. So this is the one reason why the ETF for Bitcoin Cash is going down in price. Yet Bitcoin Cash itself is not going down in price. And I realize a lot of people in that camp starting to ask questions in Yahoo forums. So here, let me give you the most simple, straightforward answer. The Bitcoin Cash ETF is a highly manipulated asset. It has very little to do with the price of Bitcoin or Bitcoin Cash. So just keep that in mind. So it is very important that you have to remember these two asset classes are completely different asset classes. Bitcoin Cash and Bitcoin are completely different asset class, and Bitcoin Cash ETF and Bitcoin Cash itself is also two different asset class. So do not compare them directly. They have a certain impact on each other, but in reality, the impact is not that big. Think about the size of the ETF. It's a tiny ETF. Either way, it's not going to impact the market. But more important is that we have now the short position. People are shorting so many different coins. And all the people who are shorting those coins are losing a lot of money. This is the only thing you should worry about. If too many people are having a short position and losing money, then all these people is going to lose tons of money when the market goes against them. So keep that in mind and continue, get out of all your Tether, USDT, USDC, whatever USD. Even the USD itself, get out of that. It's useless coin. The US dollar, once become a digital currency, it is also a useless currency, still packed to the same paper money that is being printed every day. Instead, you should focus on using Bitcoin, Ethereum, Bitcoin Cash as your savings account. Save your money in that, and then later when the price goes up multiple fold, cash in the money for some other tangible asset. Only hold your asset in tangible asset classes, never in anything else other than tangible asset. And Bitcoin Cash is the most tangible asset of them all. Okay, let me jump over here. Let's see if it works. Yes, it does. Just let you guys know where we are. This place is called Paradise Point. On that side is Ephraim Island, the bridge I just walked over. That bridge behind me is the Ephraim Island bridge, and in the background those houses is Sovereign Island. So used to be quite good value for money apartments in there. That's no longer the case. Here is a place I used to like to come here in the afternoon, because I used to live on the other side of this water. Anybody coming from from other cities, you're looking for a calm place for kids to play, this is probably the best place for your children to play. So anyone with children less than 10 years old, this is probably the best beach for you to play with them, because the water is super calm. There's a lot of fish in here. It's like a swimming pool, but it's still open ocean, and there's never big waves, so it's perfect for families. All right, now to conclude today's video, I want you to tell me, what are you doing? This is a call to action. I want you to tell me, what investment are you moving into Bitcoin Cash? What are you doing with all other altcoins that you have? And what do you plan to do with the money when Bitcoin Cash goes up 10x by end of the year? All right, give me some comments below. I'm looking forward to read you all. See ya. Bye.